Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl Candace. I'm back for a very quick live. First, I want to apologize. I know I have been out of the loop for a moment. And that's exactly what I want to talk about today. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that consistency is something that I'm working on. And so I have been trying to get a lot of different areas of my life together, from, just getting in better shape to getting my mental health together, to getting my finances together, and all of that, on top of, working on this YouTube channel. And the YouTube channel kind of took a backseat. And hello to whoever who just joined. So the YouTube channel kind of took a back seat while I was working to get other areas of my life together. And it's funny, I went, and at first I said that, oh, hi, Dr. Paula, how are you? By the way, anyone watching, Dr. Paula has a book out, so look her up. It's a great book on waiting for marriage, her journey with that. Fantastic girl. Yeah, you are awesome. But this live is actually going to be really quick because I'm doing it on my lunch break. And I was saying that I am awesome. Book signing, yes, in Kingston, amazing. 49-year-old virgin, delayed, not denied. That is an amazing, powerful story. So if you're in the Kingston area, make sure you come through. Writing a book is not easy, so congrats. So in this area of my life, I've been just trying to get a lot of different areas of my life together, from being just physically healthy, getting in better shape, to just getting my mental health together, dealing with, anxiety and other stuff, and also just getting my finances back on track. So just working on all of that stuff. And the YouTube channel ended up taking a back seat. And a lot of things I knew that when if you tuned in before, I had a 30-day challenge. Dr. Paula was in it. And it was all about, just not letting perfectionism get in the way. And so I saw, I really can pump out videos quicker without all the extra editing. But part of me felt like I still wanted to do more. I still wanted to do more than my channel, than, hopping on whenever I got the chance. And because I had the idea that I wanted to do more, I said I'm going to go back to batch recording. But I also wanted to get more organized in order to do batch recording, like organize, my computer files so that I'm not like disorganized when I'm trying to look for stuff. And which has made it so that in the past things have taken longer. So I say all that to say, especially organizing, not really my thing. So it kind of, everything just kind of was moving slower, and I wasn't really getting a lot of stuff done. And in terms of the YouTube channel. And finally, the other day, I decided, you know what, I have a park near my job. I'm on a day that I'm getting out early, I'm going to shoot a YouTube episode. So I did that. So look out for some new stuff coming up soon, but or whenever I'm able to. But even that, life has been so busy, I just hadn't had time to edit it or record other stuff so that I could batch record. And I say all that to say that I realized that the idea of what was the best way for me to work on my channel got in the way of actually producing for my channel. And I was reading this, actually one of my former life coaches, Paula from I'm Busy Being Awesome, she just put out a video, or not a video, what do you call it? A email letter, and in which she talked about how people with ADHD, and for reference, I have ADHD, I was diagnosed maybe a few years ago as an adult, and just talking about how we can all often have black and white thinking. And this can apply to a lot of people, not just if you have ADHD. But black and white thinking, it's like you either feel like you have to do it this way or that way, and it can get in the way of you doing the things that are best for you. Maybe with, for example, with ADHD, it might be more helpful to take extra steps in another area where for someone else it might be a waste of time. Or it may be helpful for you to cut out certain steps where for someone with a neurotypical brain, it might be best for them to follow all these steps. And so, the reason why I'm saying this is because my channel is all about self-love, and I mentioned that self-discovery, is a big part of self-love. Understanding who you are, understanding the best way to do things, and not getting so caught up with the idea of how to produce something that you overlook actually producing. And so for me, I think I kind of was catching on to that before, even in just recording my YouTube channel right after work. Even though it was a busy week, I said, let me bring my stuff to work, and right after, I'll just record in the park near my job, even though I plan to do it someplace else. But even right now, I'm really taking hold of not subscribing to black and white thinking, which I know I'm more prone to do often, by doing this video during my lunch break. I'm back to doing the spontaneous videos like I was doing with my 30-day challenge. And I am going to still work on being more organized, and I'm going to work on batch recording. But I'm not going to wait for that. So maybe it might be a good idea for me to, just edit what I have and schedule that. And then as I get more time to do more videos, schedule that. And then in the meantime, spontaneously, when I have a chance, do lives, so that I'm going back to my goal of being consistent no matter what. And so for me, with the way my brain works, and the way my time works, the best way for me to stay consistent is actually to be spontaneous and see if I can mix that in with be spontaneous and see if I can mix that in with batch recording stuff. And it's just gonna always reminding myself I could do the best that I can only do the best that I can. Thank you, Dr. Paula, for the book recommendation. Yeah, I will definitely look into that. I'm not the quickest reader. It can, so that's also something I'm working on getting better at. But I do want to read more, especially in the new year. So yeah, thank you I really appreciate the book recommendation. Yeah, so I actually have to get back to work soon. But that is just my encouragement for today. In terms of self-discovery, I was using myself as an example, but in terms of self-discovery, it's really important to know who you are. Do audiobooks. That's a good recommendation. I always felt weird about audiobooks because I felt like I should be turning the pages, but that could go back to black and white thinking. I have an idea, a very old school idea of what it means to read a book, and then so it's harder for me to enjoy listening to a book. But if I know I want to read more books, you said exactly. Yeah, if I know I want to read more books, then, use what you got. We have all this technology, including audiobooks. So that's, now that I'm aware that that's how my brain goes, I can, keep that in mind. So thank you. For me to go back to work soon. So I just want to say really quickly, self-discovery means knowing who you are, and that can be understanding who you are from the way you do things, to the way your mind works, to the way, the way the past has affected you so you could heal from that, to what your future goals are, to what your strengths are, to what your weaknesses are. It's a lifelong journey of understanding who you are. And when you understand who you are, you can deal with yourself better. You can know the areas you need to grow. You can know the areas you're learning. You can empathize with yourself, when you're struggling, and you can big up on yourself when you're doing well. Self-discovery is so important. And it helps you to produce. So for me, realizing, hey, got a little black and white thinking here going on. I think it's either has to be this way or that way, when really I can do all sorts of things to stay consistent on my YouTube channel. And it may really look like a mix. Knowing that about myself helped me to reframe my thoughts about how I wanted to go about my YouTube channel. And it's why I'm back here today on my YouTube channel. So self-discovery is so important in terms of self-love. Thank you to Dr. Paula for tuning in. Thank you to everyone who's going to watch the replay. And just let me know in the comments if what I was saying made sense, if you felt like it resonated with you. Drop a self-discovery if you felt like it resonated with you, and what areas are you still learning about yourself. Okay, so that's all. I have to get back to work, but thank you for tuning in. Talk to you later. And remember, you deserve to love you, and the world will be a better place when you do. Bye.